Yes, yes, sir. First of all, thank you very much. So, may I introduce myself?
Yeah, yeah, why not?
So, this is first of all, thank you very much for giving me this golden opportunity to introduce myself. So, this is Bablu Kisku. I am connecting from Hooghly, West Bengal. If I talk about my qualification, I have completed masters in English literature, and by profession I am a teacher and school teacher. And if I talk about my interest, I love to play cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And so that's all about me.
Okay,
So
that's really great. So, are you teaching in private school or government?
I teach in a government high school.
Okay, and how long have you been working?
I have been teaching for about 14 years.
Okay, 14 years. Wow, amazing. So, are you teaching in primary school or higher?
High school. I teach in a high school.
Okay, 11, 12 class as well, right? Okay,
Class.
okay,
What did you to learn this language, and what is the reason for learning this language?
okay. If I discuss about who motivated me, so no one motivated me, and because of having my existence in the village, I was a little passionate for this language, and that's why I decided like I have to learn English because I'm a teacher. So teacher has a responsibility to make better in every field. So that's why I took decision I have to learn this language because this language it's a globally accepted, right? So you are going to learn this language, so you will get a lot of opportunity by connecting with new people, right? And learning a lot of things, getting better post into your life. So that's why I took decision to learn this language.
So earlier, sir, did you take any coaching center or did you go to any institution for learning this language?
No, no, I couldn't take any classes, any coaching center. I learned through myself, through my strategy, what I applied, what I gained through any sources. I just did myself.
So could you please elaborate on your strategies? What kinds of strategies did you apply for learning?
Okay, why not? Like reading a lot of stories and talking to the people in audio conversation and practicing with myself every day. That was my strategy to learn. And often I try to creating different kinds of a story into my inside of me and into my mind that you can consider. So it allows us to use a different vocabulary in my stories, right? So these are the activities I used to do in initial days and listening a lot.
Okay. So as you have said that you are a teacher also, so what do you teach in your school?
Yeah, I teach every subject because I'm a primary teacher, so I'll manage all this, all subject.
So
Okay, so
please
mhm.
ask me if you have any question. Feel free to ask.
Okay. So as you mentioned, like you are a teacher in primary school, I mean higher school. So you're already teacher and you have already gotten better job into government field. So how did you get the idea to learn English language suddenly?
So it's not suddenly the case. As my subject is English, earlier I used to focus only on grammar, reading, writing. So at those parts, I'm very good. And since my schooling time, I just used to focus only grammar, reading, vocabulary on those parts. So that's why I don't have any problem in solving any grammar or any writing. So that's why I often after sometime means after taking admission in college or whenever I start taking my classes also. At that time, I just felt some kind of underconfident. Okay, because I know a little bit. I can speak little bit, but I am not a fluent speaker. Okay, so I think that I realized that I should work on my speaking skills so that I can teach my student in a better way. I can make them understand in a nice way. So that's why I am working on my speaking skill. And apart from that, I have a son. I want to give him proper English speaking environment so that he doesn't face any kind of embarrassing situation in near future. And also besides, I want to be a better version of myself than before. So these are the reasons for learning and speaking this language. And if I
Hmm.
talk about my speaking journey, I just started this speaking journey for about 5 months ago. And since then, I have been working on my speaking skill. And every single day, I start to practicing to any partner on this Skype application.
Like, how do you manage your day routine? Because you're a teacher, right? So I know I mean, government is school time, right?
Yes, yes.
9 to 4 p.m., no? 9 to 4
No,
p.m.
10:30. My school starts 10:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Yeah. So how do you manage? How do you attend session? Yeah,
So
please
it's a
mention.
very hectic schedule in case of me. Okay, so most of the time, you know that as I'm married, I have to do all my household chores also, and also I have to teach my son also, and everything I just somehow just manage. I say I can say that I'm just struggle. Sometimes I just struggle to maintain all these things. Okay, but somehow I have decided that I have to learn this language properly. That's why I have just surrounded myself with properly in English. I have just immersed myself totally in English. Because I know that if you have any passion and if you are passionate about learning this language, about learning this language, and you should have passion and you should have determination, and in this case you have to sacrifice some kinds of things also. So that's why
Mm,
for learning this language, I somehow manage my time. Even
yeah.
you will not believe that even in my school at my staff room I try to make videos. Okay, so there are a little bit problem creates also, but I try to find any free time for making videos, or even by practicing for any speakers, even any co learners also, because I just immerse myself totally in this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
can.
problem that I teach in a government school. The school is a Bengali medium high school, so there is
Mm,
not any speaking environment, English speaking environment. I just try to create speaking English speaking environment at my school, but nobody is there to motivate me or to guide me or to help me even. Okay, so you know, I teach in a rural school, so there's a challenging task also, but I know if I am very dedicated, if I am very determined in my work, so nobody can stop me for learning and for doing any great things. Okay, so
yeah.
this is my belief. I have belief in myself.
Of course, I would say like you're doing well and you are quite better. You have fluency, I would say. You are speaking well and with grammar portion as well. You are talking and you have that much confidence as well. I'm not getting a lot of hesitation inside of you now. So yeah, after increasement of time, I can say like you can be the better communicator, better speaker in future.
And also there is a some kind of challenging and problems in my surroundings, that nobody in my surroundings or in my area to talk with me in English. And if I try to start speaking in English, So they are just telling me that I'm just going to show off my English. Okay, so
Hmm.
these things I have to listen from them also. But I know
Yeah,
what I am doing. What I am trying to do. I am trying my level best to learn this language because you know that English is a fast language. There's a lots of things to learn, and even learning any language in this special language, English language, it's a lifelong journey. We should
mm,
learn every day any new things also from any speakers, any students, any motivators. So I try to learn new things from any learners also.
of
So I'm
course.
just keep on practicing. So that's why.
Yeah, sir, I would say like people have a that kinds of nonsense activities around the those people who are really want to do something else in life. Okay, they often try to do demotivated them. Okay, because they know I couldn't do. That's what that people also can't do. That's why.
Yes, right.
Do not do not focus on them. Just keep doing it, and you know better than yourself, right? Uh, People has a work like that. Do not focus. I would say. In future, you will be on the better post, and the same people will be admiring you at that time. Okay.
Yes, yes, right, sir. So, sir, do you like traveling?
Yeah, of course I like traveling, and I went thrice, into the Kolkata.
Okay, so you have been Kolkata.
Yeah, I went out for a while, not as a living for a month, yeah, for a year. I just went out for a while. I think for the 2 days, 3 days only for some regions.
So, which places have you visited in Kolkata?
Yeah, Siamnagar, Durgapur, and Habra.
So, have you visited Alipur Zoo, Nico Park, Eco Park? There are lots of many
No, no,
places.
no. No, no, that much these kinds of places I couldn't go because I went out for any some work reason. I had some work personally, so that's why I was went out for relatives. I went out for relatives, my relatives, so that's why.
If you get free time or if you have any time for visiting Kolkata, so you try to visit for those places. Alipur Zoo, Nico Park, Eco Park. There are lots of
Yeah,
things to see there.
of course. In future I will get time, so I would like to visit different kinds of places as well because traveling it's a way of refreshment of your mind and give you a lot of happiness and creating the well memories of your life as well, right? So of course we should do.
So I would like to ask you one question also. So in future, what do you want to do or what's your future plan?
Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions of people the same. Actually, honestly, if I say about my future goals, I just want to become teacher only my whole life because personally I consider being a teacher, you have a lot of opportunity like you can educate other, you can share your experience, and eagerly people accept it. Eagerly people try to learn by you because you are a good teacher, right, at that time. And you get a lot of respect, which is very, very precious for people. That's why. Yeah, I it's my desire.
Sometimes I have a problem that sometimes I run out of my words while having conversation with any person. So at that time, what should I do and what techniques should I apply
Like,
for enhancing my vocabulary?
okay, okay, enhancing your vocabulary. So I would say like enhancing vocabulary, you have to observe vocabulary. Observe that is mean. Try to observe your situation. In that situation, are you going to create any sentence? So situationally has a demand. Situationally has a demand. Like getting vocabulary and framing sentence situationally, it will allow you to discover out and whatever vocabulary you learn through any sources, situationally you will get chance to discover out. So this way. Otherwise, if you are going to wait for the right time, whenever when I will get time, then I will use that vocabulary. So it's
Uh,
not going to be happen same as you consider. So you have to depend over your situation. Okay. Otherwise, it is your hand, like how you can create that much that situation where you can use a lot of vocabulary which you learned before. Okay. Otherwise, there is no another way of using vocabulary. Because whenever we start talking to any people, in that time we are talking about a lot of things, right? So there is no certainty like which things we are discussing. It is a certainty like that it's included a vocabulary I have, right? No, this is not certainty. Maybe we have a remembered a different vocabulary and still we are discussing about different things. So how will you utilize that vocabulary in your conversation? Is it possible? Not. So it's a better whenever you discuss anything, it must be related of your vocabulary. Then you can utilize. Otherwise, you forget out if you do not use them.
yes. I have a question also. One question. So, how long will it take time to be a fluent speaker? If one wants to be a fluent speaker, so how long will it take time?
Yeah, it's totally up to you. How fastly you are going to consume these things and how fastly you are going to understand everything. Because perceiving everything very fastly, you are going to become much better, more than your previous day into this language, I would say. Okay, understanding will make you perfect and sufficient speaker.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.